Good morning and welcome. It is Sunday, the 12th of February. I am Flat Cap Callum and I'm hoping you are all very, very well. All right, well, I can't apologise enough to those betting gods. I don't know what I've done, but they're clearly really knocked off with me at the moment. They're trying to embarrass me. That's what it is. It's not me. It's not my selections. It's the betting gods. That is what it is. Not had the best of weeks, and then go and hit a zero return on Saturday. Albeit it was only a full day stake. It wasn't anything too big, but we were getting ourselves in a nice enough place last week, and then it's all gone a little bit backwards. It's all swings and roundabouts. It's all part of the gig, and this won't be for everybody. I know a lot of you are very supportive, and that's grand. So I am cracking on with what I'm doing, even though this week it's not been fun whatsoever. We're on the edge of, I think, the first week ever in the history of the channel, albeit with small stakes generally this week, but the first week where we might not even get a double figure return. We haven't even managed to get £10 back. I think we've put 64 on and got a few quid back, just dire. So we are heading, it could be the worst week of the year so far, despite the fact we've already had some bad ones. So there's the reality of where we are. So what have we got today? Well, David, I am going to take your advice. So David suggested that I ditch the Trixies and replace them with the Triceratops because I went to a dinosaur show yesterday. So today I thought, how can I solve where we are right now? I'm going to bring in gimmicks. That absolutely is the only way. So today's bet, I've got one bet. It's called a Triceratops bet. New to the channel. I will be doing Stegosaurus bets as well, but those will be only available through PayPal. So I'll give you more deets on those on another time. But today I'm just going to stick with my Triceratops bet. So that's what we've got. Triceratops bet coming up. 4 horses, 3 legs though include. Well, not 3 legs, 3 horns. 4. I'm just going to stop. We'll get onto it in a minute. All right. It won't take long to go through the review of yesterday, will it? And then I mentioned on the golf, and I'll also mention on the golf as well as another way how the betting gods are having a pop at me this weekend. So yesterday, 0 return from 20 on. I'll only show you bet 1. Crimson King placed in the first leg, and that was it. I mean, there's nothing really much to say about anything else. They didn't really get much of a run for our money anywhere. And those 2 main races, to not get anything near, I think Highway 1-2, which was my favourite horse, was 7th. That was the best I could muster. It's amazing, this game. Sometimes you can have days and weeks where you look like the biggest hero in the world, and other times you could literally look like the worst. Like, you 100% could have blind picked horses yesterday and done better. That's where we're at. So we've got one and only bet for today. It is the Triceratops bets, first debuting on the channel. What have we got? This is it. Now, because I made a funky calculation earlier in the week where I accidentally put on 14, not 15, I've made this £6, so it's a quarter stake with a little bit, so it's £6, so it rounds up my figures for the week. Got 3 races, 4 horses, so 3 legs it is, and this is it. So 3.10 at Navan, we've got Glorious Singer at 33s, and What an Ocean at 25s, so that's 2 in that one, so there's lots and lots of horses due to run. I think it's 26 or 27 is the maximum field size in there. It's huge. We're looking for top 6. 4.10 at Navan, 5 after midnight. Just got 1 there. Looking at top 5, 40 to 1. And then the 4.20 at Southwell. Most bookies are paying 4 on that one. Got Bright, 16 to 1. I apologise, I hope that's clear. I did make some typos with the numbers. But to say it out loud, it's 30p each way doubles and trebles. It was 5 doubles and 2 trebles. I made an error calculating again this week. I was up right now, I was like, no, it's 4 doubles. Is it 4 doubles? No, it's 5 doubles. 5 doubles, 2 trebles is how it works out. So there's 30p each way doubles and 30p each way trebles. And then I've got 45p, that is 45p each way singles on my favourite 2. So I haven't got it on Glorious Singer, although it's the second best price. My strategy's not safe, is it? So let's just not carry on playing safe. So I've got my 2 singles on my preferred 2 for the day for value. That's on there. So 45p each way single on What an Ocean and 45p each way single on 5 after midnight. That is it. £6 is your bet. Paddy are preferable. Paddy at the moment are the same place terms as Sky Bet, and you will get bog. I believe it might be different in Ireland. In the UK, you're getting bog. So bog is available on those. So if you've got a UK Paddy Power account specifically, that is better than anywhere else. There are most bookies paying 4 there, and most are 5. There's a few that are 6 there, so it's worth having a little look about. That is that. All right, so the way that works is in its simple maths, right? We've got 4 horses. 1 winner or a couple of places, we get a bit of pride. That's what we get. If we get 2 winners or 3 places in the right combination, then we get our year back on track, and we salvage and we actually come out ahead for the week. 2 winners or 3 places, so 1 in each race. If we get 3 winners, we go to the Bahamas. So some nice and simple maths. We've got 1 winner or a couple of places, it's pride. 2 winners or 3 places, we win for the week. 3 winners, we go to Bahamas. We get nothing, we could just resign this week off into an absolute crapo. So yeah, that is it. That's my bet. There was one positive from yesterday, Magic Days. So if anyone had watched my first Cheltenham Festival anti-post vid, one of the 5 horses I recommended at the end was Magic Days. It went and won nicely yesterday. So at the time I put it up, it was available, and it was a bit of an anomaly. I had this conversation a couple of times in the comments with people. So 365 is where I recommended it. It was 40 to 1 in the non-run and no bet market. Strangely though, it was 20 to 1 in the anti-post market on 365. So a few people looked in the anti-post market and thought that the price had gone. The price was still there. It was weird because the anti-post market should be the one where the price is bigger. There was an anomaly on 365 where you could get 40 to 1 on non-run and no bet. So that price has now gone down to about 14s when I looked last night. So if you are on at 40 to 1, then that's looking a bit better than the 14s that's currently available. I wouldn't back it 14s anti-post or non-run and no bet, just to be very clear. 40 to 1 I was good with. I wouldn't back it now at 14s. I would just wait for the race. Okay, that's that. And then the golf, Danny Lee was the only one that made the cut. And he didn't have the best round, so he's not looking like he's going to place, but there's an outside possibility. The other thing I was going to mention, because it's not like I've won big off it neither. So there was only one other side market I looked at for the golf this weekend, and it was in the other tournament in Singapore Classic, and I was looking at Top South African, and I had a couple in mind, and I was looking at maybe doing a combination with the others. And one of the ones I looked at, who I'll be honest, I did back personally in the Top South African side market, was Oki Stridon. So you could got him at 16 to 1 to be top South African. So I've got a little win there at 16 to 1 on Oki Stridon winning the South African. I didn't put it on the channel. No, I did not. The stupid, annoying thing that the betting gods are absolutely taking the mick out of me is he won the whole entire tournament, didn't he? And he was 250 to 1 in kind of most places, possibly even bigger, but 250 to 1 was broadly the price for Oki Stridon. I didn't back it single, and I wouldn't have put him up single. So, you know, if I'd done him as a side bet on the channel, the way I'd done the bet, probably wouldn't have got much back for it. And we'd have also had the ridiculousness of the fact he won the whole entire tournament, and people would be like, well, why didn't you put him up as a tournament bet at 250 to 1? Anyway, that's just me sharing the woes. So that's where we are. We are currently up for the month. I do need to point that out. We are down for the year because we had a really bad January. The month, despite this week, we are up. And even if it goes wrong today, we will still finish February ahead because we had a really good week last week. So I want to make sure that is super clear. There's context here. We are up for February, down for January, just significantly down for January. Therefore, we are down for the year. For the history of the channel, we are absolutely fine. We're still knocking around the £2,000 mark since the start of the channel 13 months ago. So in the grand scheme of it, that's where we're at. But yeah, so there we go. All right, I'm finishing in there. Cheltenham Festival videos. So this is the other week where I've got 2 vids coming out. So on my regular channel, I will have the novice division anti-post bets coming out, and then on Thursday morning it will be on freebets.com will be Cheltenham Festival Day 2 video. So two more anti-post videos coming out from me this week. Regular video, I shall be back on Tuesday as usual for Wednesday selections. So no bets from me on Monday or Tuesday racing. It doesn't look the best at all, so I may or may not find anything to put in the comments, but it doesn't look the best Monday, Tuesday anyway, so I don't feel like I'm missing out this week. And that is it. So enjoy your Sunday. Enjoy the Triceratops bet. And then, yeah, I think in the meantime, I think what happens when it goes like this, sometimes I get a new pad, I get new pens, I have a shave, come back Tuesday feeling refreshed and revived. That's what we'll try and do, unless the Triceratops bet comes in. All right. Have a good day. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.